Hello and welcome to the new vlog release time. As of today, we're going to be releasing the vlogs at 5 PM every day. There's a couple of reasons for it, but the biggest reason is that there was too much of a time delay by releasing stuff 2 days after it happened when we have time sensitive stuff, like when I went to Nottingham last week or when I went to London this weekend. It's just too much of a gap. Same with Andy's back to school stuff last week. So me and Anna had a little bit of a chat and we've decided to go back to releasing videos the day after they're recorded. Why am I so blurry? There we go. We've gone back to releasing the day after they're recorded, but I'm not going to go back to being up until 1 AM every night editing them to get them out for 7 AM. So we're going to get them out at 5 PM every day. I hope that's going to be okay for all of you. If it's not, if you really want them for drinking your coffee in the morning while you're having your breakfast, just carry on as you have been for the last couple of weeks. Ignore the channel in the afternoon and just watch the 5 PM one from the previous day at 7 AM the next day. Problem solved. But because we're back onto a proper timeline schedule again, it's Monday morning. Yes, I know that means we've missed out Sunday. The Sunday video is over on the main channel. So that's because it was a gaming event I went to. I was in London for upload. If you want the full 365 days of the vlog, then you need to head to the gaming channel to watch what was effectively a gaming video. And that will happen from time to time. When we go to EGX, when we go to Play Expo, there's a good chance that the vlogs from those days won't appear on this channel at all. Instead, they'll be over on the main channel where they're a better fit. I hope that's okay too. So there's still going to be vlogs every day. They're just not necessarily all going to be here. They'll sometimes go over there if they fit that channel better. But time to get on with the day. It's 9 o'clock on Monday morning. Andy has gone to school. We were a little bit worried that he wouldn't. He was saying this morning that he didn't want to go. He'd got quite used to not going over the weekend. But he's gone, which means I have a day to catch up on my videos from the weekend, get ahead on the videos for next weekend, and Anna wants me to, I've been told I've got to tidy my room. It's just mean. Anna's here!
Yeah.
You wanted to talk to them?
No, you told me you had to.
I said, hold on, I said, my back is completely exposed. When I sat down, my shirt rode up my back. I'm basically bareback against this thing. I said, would you like to talk to the good people of the vlog about the fact that when they're watching this tomorrow, you will be starting college tomorrow. So you're starting out on Wednesday.
Yeah. And
they're watching this on Tuesday, so basically it's just a way of weaseling some good luck messages out of you all on Wednesday morning. But
why?
Because that's what happens when you start at college and uni and stuff. So this week we start college, or you start college. Next week you start uni.
Well, I have to register.
Right, talk us through what's going on, because I've not been paying attention.
You live with me, Kevin.
Exactly, that's why I don't pay attention. I want to spark off those people in the comments again who say, oh, they don't talk to each other, they only watch the vlog. Because that's what's really happening. That's not just us playing up to the camera sometimes. So let's pretend I don't know when you start college or uni what's actually happening over the next few weeks.
Well, I start Wednesday this week.
What are you starting on Wednesday?
College.
What are you doing at college?
Science, GCSE science.
There we go. So you're doing GCSE science.
Though I do know science, I just don't have a paper saying I do.
Would you like me to write you a piece of paper saying you know science? I know science in it. So GCSE science, that's a year. That's going to be every Wednesday morning.
For a year.
Yeah. And then a big, massive pile of exams at the end of it.
Yeah.
Do you know what exam board that's with yet? No. So we could buy you some
I'm not
books.
even started yet.
Yeah.
I just borrow Lucy's.
If she's a different exam board, there'll be no use.
Okay.
That's why we need to know what exam board it is.
I thought there was just the one.
And then what are you doing next week?
And then I'm going in on a Tuesday and a Thursday to register for uni. I don't know why it's going to take 10 hours.
Do you want me to tell you why it's going to take 10 hours?
It's not going to take 10 hours.
Do you want me to tell you why it is going to take 10 hours?
Why?
If it's anything like, because I went to the same uni, if it's anything like, we had a 2-day induction there, but they were consecutive days. The first day of induction in the morning, you'll queue all morning to get your student finance thing scanned and get them to confirm that you're a student. Then you'll go to the pub for a couple of hours, and then in the afternoon you'll start team building exercises, and then on the second day you'll spend all day doing team building exercises.
Why?
Getting to know you stuff. And
that's not what happened last time.
but was it a 2-day induction last time?
I believe so.
So what were
Well,
they
they told
doing?
us not to come in for the second one. There was no need.
If that's an option, I would really like that option, because I would still like to go to EGX on Thursday next week. The original plan, way before she even applied for uni, was that I was going to, because we get our press passes for EGX every year, we've got all 4 days, but we only ever go on the Saturday and the Sunday. My plan all along had been I was going to go on the Thursday and just go around and film everything and talk to developers and do all the boring stuff you don't like doing. So when we go on Saturday and Sunday, we can just go and mess around and have fun. And we don't have to do that part of it. But because your induction is on the Thursday, we had to cancel the Thursday. And then
Tuesday
because
and Thursday.
Yeah, and then because we're going on the Saturday and Sunday, I have to pick your mum up from the station on the Friday, so I can't go on the Friday either. So at the moment, I can't go to EGX on a weekday.
Not
but
this year.
Fingers crossed, that'll be a last minute change, and they'll tell you not to bother coming in.
Last time we went in, they told us to go to a room. We split up into our groups, went to a different room, and then sat in there for ages, and then went to this other room to get our picture taken and to do some internet stuff. Go back to the room, then go back to the lecture hall, listen to the manager woman about stuff I just didn't care about.
Where the fire escapes are.
Probably. And then that was it. And then he goes, you don't need to come in for the second. It was just if we didn't get everything done today.
Oh, fingers crossed. That'd be amazing. How are you feeling about it all, Anna?
I don't want to go.
What, to any of it?
No.
Why?
Because I'm old.
Yeah, but I'm old, and I went.
Yeah, but you were in your 20s.
I was 27 when I started
Exactly.
uni.
That's still the 20s, isn't it?
Thing is, though, because you've got that annoying thing where you're like 4'8", everybody thinks you're 15.
Yeah.
She still gets ID'd when she goes to buy booze, which is stupid. She got ID'd on the subject of EGX. They wouldn't let her into the over 18s area like 2 years ago because she didn't have ID with her to prove she was over 18. She's like 35 years
I'm
old.
not 35 though, am I, Kevin?
I don't know, 30 something, late 30s.
No, Kevin.
How old are you?
30.
You're not just 30, are you? How old are you really? I'm not 5 years older than you. 32? Yeah.
Old.
So almost. This is a line you should use for the over 18 section this year. Look, mate, I'm almost old enough to cut myself in half and have both halves go in.
Oh God.
Let me through the door. I don't need ID. So
I just feel sick.
why is being old and going to uni is awesome. I was like,
You
I
were
know,
single,
I was
though.
9. Yeah, but I didn't go there pulling birds.
No, but you were single and you didn't have all this responsibility at home. You didn't have Andy.
I was a single parent.
Half the time.
Yeah.
I'm full time.
Yeah, but you've got me here, so I'm here to help.
Okay.
Carer now, etc.,
So we'll
etc.
see what the help is like when I come home.
Oh, what help do you need? I'll just make sure he goes to school, and I'll
Right.
go and sit in the garage and play video games and record bits of it, and call that work.
And your JOBs that aren't being done.
I'm going to get a cleaner, and you won't even know about
If
it.
you get a
That's amazing.
But then I'm not going uni.
Why?
Because we haven't got the money for a cleaner.
If I can find one who's willing to work for free, can I hire them?
No. If you can't pay my bus fare, you can't pay a cleaner.
I can pay your bus fare, don't you worry. She came to me earlier and said, "Can you pay my bus fare?" And I
2
said,
weeks.
"No, I can't. We can.
But yesterday,
we will find a way to pay the bus fare."
on your videos, you were like, your channel, my income. Because when you were at Forbidden Planet, nothing about ours, it's just all your income.
It's because you've got to differentiate between the business and personal. Bus fare is personal. We have personal money, and then we have business money, which is going to buy the computer. Everything that comes in through Twitch and through YouTube and all that goes into the business account, and then I pay myself a salary out of it, which I haven't paid myself yet because I'm still getting a salary from work. So I will be due my wages at the end of the month as normal.
Right, I require bus fare.
Okay, so we'll find a way to pay for it, but it won't come out of the business 'cause it's not a business expense, and that's not allowed.
Yeah, but you don't get student finance until you register. That's what next week is about. So
I'll drive you in if need be. What time does it start?
I feel at 9:15, which is going to clash with through. Exactly. So I'm going to have to leave at like 10 to 8 to get the bus into town, and then from town to uni. Because I haven't got that bus thing yet. We haven't got any of the papers so I can take it in. So I need bus fare for 2 buses.
Yeah, because there will be a bus that comes past
Yeah,
here and goes
there
straight
is
to
one.
college, but you need to pay £100 to do it.
£150, and I need all the paperwork that with child tax credits. I don't know why, because I'm not a child. I don't get that, but I guess they sort it out some other way. But yeah, there is a college bus that goes by. They're both on the same campus, aren't they?
Yeah.
So I used that last time, but this week I can't because I don't have the paper. I don't have the money.
Surely you
paper.
can just get on the bus and say, I'm registering when I get there.
But I can't register because I don't have any of the papers.
I need to look for it. I don't believe you've read this right. I don't think you need
Well,
to.
I
'Cause
told
if you
you.
didn't have any, no, if you didn't have any kids, you could still get the bus.
No, it's from your parents though. It's means tested, but I don't have a parent. That's why I asked you to look at it because I don't. There's 3 different sections.
I think you're.
Oh my gosh, I had to. This is like not off topic completely. But when I went to college the other week to sign up, and I had to pay. So I paid the 136 they wanted, and then they're like, oh, you can do this flex education thing, like where you pay as and when. And I was like, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine for us. We can pay once student finance comes in. Then they phoned me last week and wanted me to set up a direct debit every month until it was paid off. I was like, no.
The way it was sold to her was that we could pay a third now, and then the other 2/3 when the 2 lots of student finance come in later in the year. That's not what it is at all. You just pay a bit now, and then it's monthly payments, and they charge you a load of interest. So,
yeah, £6 every transaction.
So as an alternative, we're going to stick the whole lot on a credit card and pay it off
The
with
week
student
after.
finance the way we always plan to. We're not going to pay the whole lot the week after. We'll still
Oh,
pay it back
oh,
over the.
oh,
We have
okay.
not got £500 to just France. Goodness
No.
me. Woo, crazy lady. But yeah, don't worry about the fact you're going to be old. You're old at home and you're all right here.
Because I'm at home.
Yeah, see?
What does that matter?
Well, exactly. Why does it matter at uni?
Because they're all 19 and
No, they're not. This is
bright-eyed and
no.
bushy-tailed.
This is
Well, they were last time.
Yeah, but that's because of the nature of the course you were doing. This is a university attached to a college in a town that doesn't have a university. It's not a proper university. It's a university centre, and people who leave school with good A levels and want to go to university do not come to University Centre Peterborough.
You did.
No, I didn't. I just said I was 27.
Oh, but
People
yeah.
who go to University Centre Peterborough are people who are too thick to get in anywhere else, and that's when you get the 18, 19-year-olds, or it's the people who, for whatever family or personal circumstances they've got, can't go away somewhere else to go to university because it's local. So it's much more likely there'll be more mature students. On my degree, there was like maybe 2 of them were just out of school. Everyone else was older, because it was a hard degree. The one you did last time was media. Media, they just filter into it from the media course at college. They leave school.
Yeah, they did.
They leave school with no GCSEs, go and do their level 2 qualifications at college for a year, then go and do level 3 media for 2 years, and then filter through onto the degree. And at the end of it, they've done 7 years at college and pretend they've got a real degree, but they can't get a job with it. Whereas yours is a proper degree that you need proper entry requirements for. That's why they're making you do the science.
Yeah.
So you'll find...
At least they let me on.
Yeah, what you'll find is they'll all be old folk. You probably won't even be the oldest person. I wasn't the oldest person on my degree at 27.
You weren't the oldest.
Nope. There was 2 or 3 people older than me
Okay.
out of a group of 15.
Just from what I had last time, and like I was the oldest by about 10 years.
Yeah, because of the course you were doing.
Yeah,
This
it's
time it'll be
so-
fine. And if you do feel like you're the old person of the group, you've got to go one of 2 ways. You either put a little bit of grey in your hair and be the mum of the group, or the gran of the group.
I'm not going to be a gran. I'm not one now.
Or just tell them all you're 23.
I'm not though. 23 with a 13-year-old.
Yeah, say you had a troubled upbringing. Just say, when they go, what? Go, I'm from Nottingham. And just nod, I'm from Nottingham. And they'll go, okay.
Says you had kids earlier than I did.
Yes, but I wasn't a woman. It wasn't my fault.
No. Okay.
I was tricked into it.
What, twice?
And the second one, I was in mid-20s. So, send your good luck messages through to Anna at Miss Lollujo on Twitter, or leave them in the comments to this very video. Give it a big thumbs up to show that you are in full support of this little old lady going off to university.
I'm going to hurt you in a minute.
Right, I need to go and make some videos before shopping comes.